Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is August the 10th, 2019. We're here to give you all the news according to the price charts. We also look at articles too to make sure that what they're mentioning is being seen on the price chart, because the price chart from our perspective is where the truth lies. Okay, everyone else can give you their opinions, but nobody gives you their opinions with their money, with what they invest. That is an actual bias of what they expect a particular security, instrument, commodity, asset, whatever you want to call it. That's their conviction. And with conviction, it's plotted on a price chart. And if you're able to see the overall conviction of the market, you'll be able to predict where the market is going to go. And that's what we've been showing since we've been here on this platform on YouTube. And if you appreciate it and you see how easy it is to see the forecast price move of the cryptocurrency space, then I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you become notified when we do our videos, and as well like and share the content, because we want everyone else to be a part of this community to where we focus on price movement. So we're going to do the video today for Ethereum. We did our last video for this cryptocurrency on August the 3rd, 2019. You can see our expectations right there. And we're going to go through this article here on the left side of the screen to see why experts believe Ethereum price will surge higher. That's the title of this article. I'm not going to go through the whole article. I just wanted to weed out the price predictions of what some experts, and I put that in quotations, of what they expect price to do for Ethereum and why. Now, before we even get to the price predictions, this article gives you a warning already that's questionable regarding the actual statements listed below it. We think it's a good idea to quickly highlight some things you should consider before reading a price prediction article. In reality, no one can predict the future of Ethereum. While some people get it right, there are others who get it wrong. No prediction is guaranteed. Exactly, that's why you are predicting to become true, because of such factors as regulations, improved technology, future developments, and partnerships. These factors determine a coin's price, so it's best if you read this prediction with an open mind. Now, with all of these factors that was listed in this section of the article, understand that the market would have already anticipated these things to occur well before you see a surge in price. Now, here we go. Let's start off with Steven Nereoff. He is a co-creator, according to this article, of Ethereum. He's expecting that the price will reach great heights in 2019, and here we are in August, and price is really not reaching great heights. He is stating that because development capital is being pushed into the ecosystem for Ethereum. Last year, January 2018, he made this same prediction. Ethereum's price was above $1,000 though. Okay, right here is when he made his prediction. It tumbled from that point and is currently trading at $210.37. It's easy to see why Nereoff is so bullish about the price of Ethereum, given that crucial upgrades that address the network's scalability are on the way. This year's bull market is another reason to remain positive on Ethereum's price surge. Now, another price prediction was made by CoinCur, a site that uses technical price analysis to make future price predictions. And below, you'll see the expectation of CoinCur. January 2020, price is going to be around $780. And every month throughout 2020, price continues to go up. Amazing. So let's do this here. Let's see how high Ethereum has to go in order for us to even hit $720 from where we are today. Let's bring this down. We're looking at what, 720? Let's bring this 249%. This market has to move. So this is the area that Ethereum has to trade from now all the way into the end of this year. Okay. So here you are. This is the plotted area that CoinCur is expecting Ethereum to reach. 250% move from now until the ending of December 31st, 2019. So that is there. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. And let's bring it back. Now, according to this article, what CoinCur is doing is a popular strategy used by real world financial markets. Nonetheless, these markets look at data that is over 50 years, which the cryptocurrency market lacks. So why would you use an analysis to where you don't have that historic information that backdates numerous years, especially for Ethereum? The historical information for Ethereum is relatively slim. So why would you use a method that you really cannot rely on, given you don't have historical markers for the given asset? So like I stated earlier, by the end of next year, this graph is looking for Ethereum to be around $1,488. This is quite interesting since the site does not expect to break its all-time high until November 2020. Now, another positive expert opinion is Joseph Reniski. He believes that the coin price will reach $1,200 within this year, 2019, based on the idea that 2019 Ethereum will see many developments on its network, which will have a positive impact on price. We are past the midpoint of 2019 and we are not even half of $1,200. Here's another optimistic prediction. Nigel Green, he's the CEO, mentioned that Ethereum price might jump to $2,500 by 2019. He also added that such an optimistic prediction is due to the increasing use of cloud computing and smart contracts together with the emergence of new cryptocurrencies. $2,500 by the end of 2019. Bobby Ullery, an online price analyst, believes that Ethereum will hold 25% of the entire crypto market. 25%. Bitcoin has 69% of the market right now, which he predicts will have a total market cap of about $4.5 trillion by 2020. So with a market cap of about $4.5 trillion, Ethereum's price would have to be around $11,000 by the end of 2020. Another one. This one is the opposite of a price surge. They're looking for the price to go down. A.T. Kearney, one of the world's prime consulting companies, recently published an analysis report. Now, in that report, they stated that by 2019, Bitcoin will have dominated other cryptocurrencies in terms of market capitalization. Now, that is true for 2019, which will affect the price of majority of the altcoins in the market. So they're pretty on point with that particular prediction. The head of digital capital management, Tim King, stated that Ethereum's price increase is unlikely since there is no reason for it to increase. He concluded that 2019 might be promising for other digital currencies, but not Ethereum. However, judged by what we've seen so far, he might be wrong. I don't know about that one. That statement definitely needs to be retracted. Seems to me that he is pretty much in line with how the market has been trading for 2019. So, given that article, we have seen some outlandish predictions for Ethereum. Some very optimistic and anticipating huge price movement to the upside. Here we are, halfway through the month of 2019, and we're not close to even being towards $1,000 for Ethereum. So just like this article stated before we got into the market predictions, it's best if you read this prediction with an open mind, literally. So let's talk about it, okay? As I mentioned, we did our video for Ethereum on the 3rd of August. And the expectation was for it to move lower. We said that if Ethereum can trade above that ascending line, that it will continue to move higher in price, and it did. But it wasn't long lasting, because the following day it came right back down, and since then we've been moving lower. So what we're going to do, we can get rid of this line there. It's our purpose to make our charts clean, and you can see that if we were to get out the market today for Ethereum, we'll be at a profit of 6.5% in the market. Let's get rid of it and let's talk. So now, this ascending line that's been drawn in our chart, we could get rid of that too, because the market definitely is telling us that the trend in Ethereum moving higher in price is broken. So why keep it? So what we're going to do, we are going to create a horizontal trading area for Ethereum. I'm gonna bring it up initially around at 190. Okay. That area is definitely being seen as support. Pretty good area of support is where we are at right now in Ethereum, around $200. So again, that area in the market can be used for support. Looking at it on the weekly time frame, you can tell here that we're really holding consolidational trading. We are seeing weakness into the market right now for Ethereum. So that's why we're still expecting this coin to move to the downside. Okay. Right there around $187, $190 or so can be support. But again, 160 can be an area of support too. Okay. So switching it back over to the daily time frame, you can see where we are eyeing support initially in the market. The trend is weakness, so we can definitely break below this current solid line that we got drawn in our chart. So I will give you between 190 and 180 for support. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And it's possible that we can hold $200 at least for the next couple of days. But if we don't get any confirmation of volume coming in, then the movement to the downside is still there as well. Okay, so yes, it's possible that we can see Ethereum trade higher in the near term, but again, we're still seeing that the prospect of it moving lower is still there. 8.5% market move to that next area of support. We can't allow the market to break below $200, and that's what we're seeing today in this space. The market is fighting to try to maintain price above $200. So as we trade throughout this upcoming week, even the following week after that, and we break below $200, understand that that's severe in the market for Litecoin, for a bigger move to the downside. Okay, so this is our current expectations now. We're holding strength now, so we can move higher in the near term, but we're not playing this out for the near term move. We're looking at it for the long term, and the movement to the downside is more prevalent than higher prices at this moment. So this is our expectations for Litecoin, for it to move to the downside in the long term. I wouldn't be surprised for us to hit 210, but all in all, weakness, movement lower. So there you go. Nice and simple to see, easy to understand, and we're not here to confuse you. Make sure y'all maintain profitability, and don't forget to check us out at our website at HueFinancial.com. Link will be in the description of this video. That's all I got. I'll talk to you all later.